Hey, what's up, people? JSF here. So today we got even more Injustice 2 news and pretty huge news. It might not be a huge surprise to anyone, but that doesn't make the news any less big. Like, it's 100% confirmed, not speculation or anything like that. Darkseid will be playable in the game. Just it's been confirmed by PlayStation's online store, and here's the screenshot right here that proves completely, like, says right here, Darkseid will be a pre-order bonus and available at launch. So one of your DLC characters already is gonna be Darkseid. Like, he's gonna be basically how Goro was for Mortal Kombat X, if anybody played that and remembers. Right at launch, he was like the 25th character, and he was DLC if you pre-ordered and you got him, and there's like a code and all that kind of stuff, which is really cool. So we have confirmation of what a lot of people expected and speculated, that Darkseid is going to be playable in this game. But I mean, while that's great news, but the big but to me is this makes it less likely, in my opinion, that he'll be the big bad. Because why would you have your main villain for the game, who's a huge part of the story mode, as a DLC character? And as like granted, he's available at launch, but I just don't think that's something that usually happens. It's not like he's not an unlockable character like Shinnok was in Mortal Kombat X. He's just a pre-order DLC, and I'm sure he's gonna be great. I'm pretty stoked that we finally have confirmation. But now I'm starting to think that maybe he isn't the villain. Maybe it is somebody like Brainiac. Maybe who else could it really be? It's really, really interesting now, because it's not as straightforward as it was before, where it was, okay, Darkseid's probably the main villain. He's probably, the big story mode bad guy. And I just don't, in Mortal Kombat X, Goro wasn't in the story mode at all. And not to say that this means Darkseid can't be in the story, but I just really doubt that the big bad for the story mode, some character who plays a huge role in it, would be pre-order DLC. You go through all this stuff, you fight against them and all this stuff, and you can't play him, I just think that this is a sign, and I don't know if anybody else noticed all these signs, but to me, this was one of the first things I thought. I was like, wow, Darkseid's confirmed playable. And then when I saw the listing on the PSN store and, heard about it, and I was like, wait, he's pre-order DLC, so he's like a bonus, he's a bonus character. He's not a character that, granted, he could show up maybe in the story mode, but I don't think him as a pre-order DLC will be the big bad of the story. So that, doesn't really change the characters that I thought would be confirmed, because he is. And I was pretty confident. I would have put 95% into thinking he's going to be in the game. But now I'm more leaning towards Brainiac being the big bad, because there aren't many villains that are that big, to scare, everybody who just put away Superman, or to be that level of a threat. Darkseid's one of the few and only ones. But now it's pretty up for grabs. You just got to start looking at Justice League villains as a whole. It could be Brainiac, it could be someone else. And that just, causes another wave of speculation, because I just don't believe that Darkseid is really going to be the villain in this game anymore. Which, makes it more interesting, because it's less predictable. It's not as predictable as we all thought it was going to be, which is a great sign. But, what do you guys think? Do you guys excited about Darkseid? Do you guys still think he's going to be the big bad in the story mode? Do you think it's going to be somebody else? Do you think it's going to be Brainiac, Steppenwolf, any other Justice League villain? Who do you think it's going to be? Leave comments, subscribe, dislikes if you didn't like this video, and have fun.